gym here again. I'm here with Chris. Wave. Okay, we just hang out like this normally. So today, guys, we're going to work on a two-part series on breaking the armbar. Okay. When you go for the armbar, the most disappointing thing is when you're looking at the clock, you're down on points. Okay, you're going for your armbar. Guy's locked his hands, and you can't pop that grip. Okay. There's different things that you have to look at because the guy can grip differently. He can do a gable grip. He can do an S grip. S grip with the hands. Grab his fingers like this. Oh, okay. Maybe he's going to do cross arm grip like this. This one's probably one of the hardest ones to break. Okay. Back here, he grabs his sleeves. And one of the other ones, a real traditional judo one, is he grabs his collar, okay? Makes it hard to get that arm off, okay? So those are the things we need to look at when we're breaking the guy's grip. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to do a drill. There's a couple of different drills, and there's a really nice way I like to finish from here, okay? So the first thing we need to look at, he's just going to do a gable grip just to start. The first thing I try and do when we're establishing the armbar is to never let the guy get here. There's a way in which we do this I'll go back to in a second. But one of the most common mistakes is people grab here in the bicep here and they try and pull that arm like this. The worst thing you can do is grab with two wrists and try and do this. The last thing you never want to do is lie backwards and then try to pull the arm bar. It's a waste of time. Okay, so I'm here like this, okay? I'm pinching my knees, I'm keeping my heels curled in. Some guys like keeping the leg down, some keep it up. Depends what you're trying to achieve, okay? Now, I'm here, I'm going to start attacking. The first thing I want to do here is, holding on, Chris, I grab high up on the wrist. That's the first thing. It depends what attack I'm doing, okay? Sometimes I'll go here if I'm going that way, or here if I'm going to grab the leg. But I come here and I grab my collar, and I lift my elbow here, okay? So now when I sit back here, even with Chris holding on, I can establish and attack the armbar a lot quicker here. So the first thing I've got to look at is, firstly, my leg stability, okay? I put my hand back sometimes, I grab the leg. There's different things I do, but the main thing is I want to be under the wrist, not underneath the elbow. This is terrible. It's really hard to finish, okay? So I'm here, around the wrist, depending on what I'm trying to achieve. For me, I like going for the leg here, so I grab around the wrist here, and I grab my own collar, grab my own trap. Sometimes I'll get it with two here, okay? But just to start, we're just going to grab like this. I've just absolutely maximized my leverage compared to where I had on the elbow. So nice. Just to start here, I'm just going to do something very simple. I grab his pants, okay, and I just lift my elbow up, and I sit back. I should be able to break it before I even hit the ground, okay? People say you've got to grab the wrist and turn the thumb up. It's sort of true, but it's a good way to teach beginners. But eventually, once you get here, as I start doing it, if his thumb's sideways, I can direct it with my elbow. Wherever my elbow goes is where his thumb goes, okay? And it's very easy. I pinch here, pull the heels, and pop the arm, okay? So that's the first thing. We need to make sure we establish this proper grip, okay? Nice. Now, we're going to do some basic breaks, okay? The two basic ones I like to show revolve around two different grips. Sometimes he grabs here like this. I've got a nice one I do over here. The second thing I like to do is, no matter what grip he does, I like to do the I got taught this one by Palophilia, and it's a pretty nasty one, but it works really well. So we're going to start with this. I grab with the top hand. I hug the leg, and now I loosen my right leg a little bit to let him sit up. He thinks he's going to sit up. As he sits up, I take the back of my leg, I kick it, and I lift my elbow up towards my face like this. Okay, I curl my heel here, and then I break the arm. It's a really easy way of doing it. You can do it gi or no gi. So again, I establish near the wrist. Most important thing, and I get it high here. Now, so I lean on my side here, and I loosen this leg. If I sit here like this, it's no good. I loosen it slightly. As he sits up, I straighten my leg, and I pull his hand away from his head. Kill the heel, and we easy finish. So that's the first one, guys. The second one here is really good. He's grabbing here, and he's stopping me like this. It depends what I want to do here. Sometimes he'll go this way, and sometimes he'll go the other way. When I'm doing this here like this, okay, I want to come across here. I look at the shape of the arm. I try and get under the wrist, but I can't get it this time. Okay, he's a little bit too tight here. So as you can see, the seam of the hands here, I come here and I put my shin across it like this. I come here, I put my shin across under the elbow here. Now all I'm going to do is this. I'm going to straighten my leg here, and I pull with the arm. I straighten and pull, curl the heels, easy break. So again, one more time. He's here, he's locked it up. Okay, so if he locks like this, I'll just break it. So he's going to come here, he's going to hide the arm. Okay, this is a common one here. I try to get under the wrist, I'm having trouble. I come to the elbow here, grab the leg. I'm leaning on my elbow, because if I go like this, he'll sit up on top of me, on the elbow. I bring my leg across here, and I put it in the seam over here, right on his elbow. I straighten my leg like this, which pops the arm out. Lift the elbow, so I'm controlling the wrist. Sit back, easy arm lock. Okay, guys, those are two basic methods. In the next video, I'm going to show you one of my favorite positions, okay? My judo coach learned from a guy called Kashiwazaki, and he's one of the best judo guys on the ground, probably pronouncing it wrong. And I've used this position over and over again in judo and jiu-jitsu. It's a fantastic kill position. We're going to learn that next week, guys.